Hola y bienvenidos a Basic Spanish for OT, PT, and SLP. Mi nombre es Juanita y yo soy la presentadora. Yo soy una asistente de terapia ocupacional y la autora de Basic Spanish for OT, PT, and SLP clinicians in the acute hospital setting. O sea, hello and welcome to Basic Spanish for OT, PT, and SLP. My name is Juanita and I am an occupational therapy assistant. I will be your host and I am the author of this book, Basic Spanish for OT, PT, and SLP clinicians in the acute hospital setting. In today's video, we will continue with los departamentos del hospital. Los departamentos del hospital. As you may know in the previous videos, or if you've been following along, so if you haven't been following along, I would suggest that you go back to some earlier videos and try to catch up where we're at. But if you have been, we are now on page 45, 45 in the book. We are doing the second half of the book. So the first half of the book, we discussed the departments in the hospital. The departments in the hospital, how to say the names of the departments in the hospital. As I said before, the book was designed for therapy clinicians working in a hospital setting. However, many of the terms that we use in the hospital setting are used at skilled nursing facilities, in the acute rehab, at long-term acute care hospitals, and possibly with in home health, as well as for those working with the pediatric population. I don't work with peds at all. No pediatrics do I see. So if this video is not something that you may necessarily need, you can skip it. But if you just want to learn the names of different departments in the hospital, it may be helpful. So with that being said, as I say always, vamos a empezar. We're going to start with neurology department. So if you're in the book, go all the way down, right past medical records, and you're going to neurology. And we're going to go from neurology all the way to X-ray on page 46. Okay? So let's get started. Neurology. Neurología. So that's a hard one. It's a little hard because a lot of syllables. Neurología. Neurología. One more time. Neurología. So that neu can kind of get you, but neurología. Oncology. Oncología. 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 Orthopedic. Ortopédico. 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 Pediatrics. Pediatría. 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 Pharmacy. Farmacia. 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 Recovery. Recuperación. 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 Surgery. Cirugía. 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 Trauma. 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 Ultrasound. Ultrasonido. 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 Waiting room. Sala de espera. Sala de espera. Sala de espera. Waterfall. And I put waterfall because we have one in the front of our hospital. But when I think about it, I lived in New York for many years, and many hospitals have a waterfall somewhere at the hospital, in the back, the front, the side, somewhere, and many nursing homes. So I just put it. So waterfall is cascada, cascada, cascada. The last one, X-ray. Rayos X. Rayos X. Rayos X. So I divided it in half. There were 12 departments in the first video on part 1, and there are 12 departments on the second video in part 2. So, as always, gracias por venir. I will see you in the next video, where we will actually discuss people in the hospital. We will talk about the names of people or the workers in the hospital. Nos vemos. Adios.